Joining me today is Ramsey Selim, Business Development Manager at Cornerstone Photonics Innovation Center. Ramsey, thank you so much for giving me the time.
Oh, Joe, thank you so much for having me. It's great to be here.
We know it's been an active week at the European Conference on Optical Communication and a big announcement from Cornerstone regarding Foundry resources. Talk to me a little bit about this announcement.
Yeah, so what we've been doing is this excellent piece of work. It's really exciting. What it's all about is making all our platform open source. So we've launched this new open platform on GitHub, and all our simulations, our layouts, our measurements and data, our recipes for fabrication, even our metrology data is all going onto the same platform where users, anybody who's wanting to make designs, anybody who's wanting to tape out with the Foundry, or even not, just want to test something out and try it out virtually, they have real data they can use. So it's no longer simulating something that is theoretical. They've got real data to work on. And this is all on our open platform in GitHub, where they can contribute their own designs, but they can also download from what we've developed and put on there, but as well as other users. There's also organizations that have been early contributors already, uploading their own designs themselves.
And what made Cornerstone want to, go to this open source platform and kind of take this approach to really help the community, offering something that, it might be hard to find otherwise?
That's a good question. So Cornerstone, we're a Silicon Photonics foundry. We're quite different to other foundries in the sense that we are fully part of the University of Southampton. And so we operate out of the clean rooms there. And as being part of a university, we have the ability to share our information. It's important that researchers can share their what they've researched, what they've developed, put it out in publications so others can benefit from it. And with that ethos in mind, we're thinking, well, why stop at certain publications? Why not share more data? And we're in a world and era now where big data is really important, and machines can crunch data much better now and make more intelligent designs and spot trends early on with the more information we're provided with. So typically we've been open source from the start in terms of sharing publications and then sharing that online and now allowing others to do the same. What I would say is that with the open source, we've previously been open access. Open access is where we provide the information, whereas now more and more users have designs, that really cool designs that they're happy for others to share. And well, why not let them share it and have a place where they can do that? And you already see contributors like GDS Factory contributing designs and simulation techniques. You see the likes of Tyndall National Institute have uploaded educational kits. University of Pavia have done some stuff as well. And CSA Catapult in the UK have uploaded their own designs. So a lot of contributors have designs that are ready to go out there for others to use, to learn from, to build on. And we think this is really kind of a real game changer, especially for enabling designers, but even for the next steps as people are building their own intelligent simulators that need data. And this gives them that data that they're really hungry for.
There are a lot of industries out there. When you come up with a design or you start to feel like you're on the cusp of creating something, you keep it close to the chest and you don't really share that. And the photonics always feels like a very open kind of community where it's like, I have this great design, let me share this and see if someone can build on it. So, how important is it to be a part of and to help enhance this collaborative, initiative that really gives new resources to people who might not have otherwise had it, and it can do so much to advance their work?
Yeah, so it really does shorten the innovation cycle. Instead of something taking 2 years for somebody to come out with a simulation that starts to see results that they're expecting from coming up from the foundry, actually this now comes down to a few months because they're learning from others straight away, and they're also producing their results based on real data, real manufacturable data and it's to see the real variability that's in the Foundry, as well as what they design versus what they actually get, and that gives them a feedback loop that they're able to design better for it. Also, it's part of it reduces, I'd say, kind of lowers the access barrier, but it also raises the tides. The tide comes in, all the boats go up, and actually this is what it's doing. It's helping everybody go up with their contributions all together, really. So yeah, I think it helps the small organizations, the startups, helps them accelerate as well, but also the larger organizations where they don't want to disrupt their main production lines or their main R&D research. They're able to contribute or use some of these things on a quicker scale as well, I think.
And Cornerstone's always done a great job of joining, industry with academics, right? And they go hand in hand, but they don't always. And that's something that Cornerstone has always worked hard to kind of support that relationship. How does this help bring those two worlds together?
That is another really good question. So it's really driven by industry. So industry see challenges, and we're trying to help them overcome these challenges. And learning from each other is one of the main drivers, because it helps industry learn immediately from what academia already know and known for a while, but also that what academia are doing isn't purely theoretical either. It's actually stuff that is really relevant to what industry needs now and in the next 5 years. And so it's answering these questions already. And we're already seeing folks from the industry asked about this, wanting to contribute, but also wanting to benefit from it. So it's a two-way cycle, really, and it's beneficial all round. And I think that it's important here to think through as well how open source really benefits the community. And the open source, what it's doing is it enhances the quality, because the contributors are active in it and they're contributing to it. I mean, already we've just launched it at ECOC this week, and there's been 2 iterations of one design going up onto the platform, where somebody's introduced a educational kit so people can understand better how a photonic circuit works. And pardon me, sorry. Another organization saw that. I think, you know what? There's a little gap on this chip. We could put this other item on it here, and all of a sudden the chip now has an entry level to optics and photonics to understand it, but as well as packaging on there now, and they can understand the packaging requirements. And now this is all on one chip that a student or somebody who's interested in optics and photonics can download and try out, as well as professionals that have been using it for years and say, well, all right, so this is how these organizations work with this, and maybe they can do better, maybe they can learn from it. So I think it has its immediate impact on enhancing the quality of design and simulations. It also helps the community standardize between themselves quite quickly, as you see which designs become more used and more common between people. And at the same time, on the longer term, the more data that's provided in the background, I think this is the real powerful bit, is the data that's coming in behind it. Because then it becomes like a data mine where organizations, individuals, researchers, companies can go in and mine that data and make sure that their designs and what they're working on, their applications, somebody's making a sensor, a biosensor, for example. Well, how have others done it? All right, so they're doing something completely different, but this set of data is really important to them. How does it react to a red light on the sensor? Then they're able to go and mine all that data and take the result that's relevant to them. And then it increases that, or it reduces that innovation cycle for them, because they've got the data to work with straight away. So there's a lot of various ways of really benefiting from it. One is the user. The other is also the amount of data that's there that's correlated to the design. And that's the really important bit, that if you put up a design, and I'm sharing as the cornerstone the optical data that we've measured from runs on that design platform, as well as, well, what variability did we see when we were making it? the line width of the chip was slightly different. So actually, how does this affect your detector when it's responding? Or no, yeah, it was exactly what you wanted, and it's given the result that you're wanting. Then somebody else can learn from that as well. So there's that whole kind of feedback loop of design, fabrication, test, and then feedback again. On the one hand, and on the other is that depth of the data. I think that's really
Okay.
where yeah.
Yeah, and lastly, just want to ask if I'm a user or I have some design in mind that I would like to take access to the system. How do I reach out to Cornerstone? How do I take advantage of this opportunity?
It's super easy. All you do is on our website or on our GitHub. So it's on our website as well. You can just click on the link on our PDK. I'll drop it to you here in the message for the comments. And on GitHub, with an account or without an account, you can just download what's there already. But if you want to contribute to it, you just create an account on GitHub and you upload your designs. There is a documentation with it as well, so you can understand how other people's things work, but also if you have something that is relevant to your design or your data that you're submitting and uploading for others to learn from, you follow the same kind of documentation. It's kind of very standard GitHub protocol that is really easy to follow.
Great, Ramsey. Thank you again so much for giving us this time, and keep us posted on how the open source collaboration works for Cornerstone.
It's great being with you. Thank you so much for your time.